So today I am going to talk about the best Linux distribution ever. So it would be impossible that if I told you that the best distribution is HannaMontanaLinux and uh, AmogOS, then and if I'm not using it, then I'm probably lying. So I am going to use the greatest Linux distribution ever, which is Artix. Yes, it is the best. Some elite people who want to, some hippies might think that no, Artix is like for normies and it's Gentoo or it's Void or I run LFS with like no package manager. Every package installed is in my head. Like there was a LFS part I remember in the LFS handbook where there was like a package management system, and it was like they were like talking about they were all package management where every package is inside your head and stuff. Those are some pretty wild people out there. LFS. And yeah, LFS is not you're not going to use LFS for your daily job. Probably Gentoo or Void. I do not know about Void because I've not seen many Void documentations. It's pretty cool. XBPS seems kind of cool, and Gentoo's emerge. It actually sounds cool. So this is going to be first a bit more these companies are freaking awesome. IBM, Red Hat is owned by IBM, Canonical and SUSE. But for for you know for advanced users, let's make a Vim document, and for advanced people, you would probably want to run something like Arch or Artix or Gentoo or Void or probably let's just go back inwards. Let's go proper indentation. Or probably want to use Void, or what would that be? Nothing. I can't think of anything except these. Or yeah, and yeah, Fedora. Oh no, LFS. Like if you are psychopath and touch graph in 15. Okay, so yeah, you use LFS only if you are a psychopath and haven't touched grass in 15 years. I'm not saying LFS is difficult, but it's just a chore, because if you don't trust me, if I and look, I have LFS's tar. I went up to the GCC 120 SPU GCC, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I was not going to do this when I saw 120 SPU GCC, and I just left it. LFS is not that difficult. I think you can just read the whole book and you'll be fine. You'll be great. But yeah, LFS, it's not difficult. No distribution is that difficult. But for simplicity's sake and for making your life kind of worth living, and so that you have a goddamn life, you would want to use something like Arch or Artix or Gentoo. These things like require you to basically not have life for like a year and learn about stuff. Like you can learn about everything about Arch in like weeks, in like a week, but yeah, people don't put up the work, so they do not put the work. So these things are for some like advanced people, and for intermediates, I probably misspelled that as well. Fedora, and what can I think of? Manjaro. I do not recommend Manjaro because of its stuff, but yeah, you can use it if you want to. I once used Manjaro for a lot of time because I had to go to the school dorms. It was I was compelled to go there because the school wouldn't let me live in my home with my family, and yeah, I had my computer, I had installed Manjaro just before going to just a week before going to the dorms, and yeah, that was bad. And yeah, and never bothered to update it when I could go to home once in a week. So yeah, it was Manjaro GNOME, I guess. So, or you can use something like, yeah, these are for intermediate. Recommended Fedora, very good, everybody can use Fedora. In here I recommend Artix, and for beginners it's basically Ubuntu and Mint and pop, what's that, underscore OS exclamation mark, pop, or yeah, I guess these things. What can I add here? Elementary? No, I would not run elementary. I'm probably no, you, and yeah, and let's do not run. And some distributions you must never run is never run Kali or AmogOS or HannaMontanaLinux. I probably misspelled that as well, but yeah, there's some distribution that you just literally must not run. Yeah, so these are my okay. And if you are influencer with with 10 basically million, by the way, it's 10 million followers, and if think yourself to be a tech guru, but you are not, then run these things. Yeah, run these things. If you're from America, you could use Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and if you're from Europe, use SUSE. This is it. And this is my list for the distributions that you must run. So if you're advanced, you probably want to run Artix because it's just not hassle. You don't have to worry about anything. The distribution just gets out of your way. And if you're intermediate, you probably want to run Fedora. I have never run Fedora. Okay, wait, there's Debian. No, you would want to run Debian uh, as an advanced user, because Debian is yeah, you can run Debian as a beginner or as an intermediate, but I would consider Debian to be a like advanced user stuff, because like no, I'm just gonna put it here. How do I do that? Because it can be both, right? Debian can be anything depending on what you do. And if you're a beginner, I would recommend like Pop gets a star, Ubuntu gets like 2, and Mint gets like 3. And never run this thing right here. You're going to be made fun of by a lot of people. Do not run Kali. And yeah, run Red Hat Enterprise Linux or SUSA, because influencers seem to like think like they're kings or something, and they want to be treated properly by the community. They want the community to solve their problems for free. They want us to work like a whole day to solve their problems, and you know, they don't want to learn anything new, and they think of themselves as like tech gurus. If you're an influencer like that, then I recommend you run Red Hat Enterprise Linux, because you'll have to buy Red Hat Enterprise Linux, because how much does Red Hat cost? Let's Google this. Red Hat Linux costs subscription. Yeah, what do you want? You want premium, you want standard, you want self-support. Here you can like scold people of Red Hat because you're actually paying money for Red Hat. And how much does SUSA cost? SUSA. Like SUSE Enterprise Linux costs, you want to run these things if you want to get some help with, you know, for free. You're not going to get them. You want to run SUSE or Red Hat. If you like think the Linux community is not so good, you can't like tell bad things to us, because we are basically doing things for free and helping each other out if we want to, and we don't want to help these guys. We don't like these guys. We don't like these clowns. So this is it. This is my Linux distribution recommendations. And let's say I've used Artix, have not used Gentoo and Void, have almost compiled LFS and just gave up, have used Debian, have used Fedora, not very much, not even a day, but have used Fedora for a while, have used Manjaro, have used Debian, Mint, have not used Pop, but I think its Cosmic Desktop is cool, have once used this crap when I was edgy teenager, I am still a teenager. I have not used these two, and I have not used these two because I do not have enough money to buy them. But one thing I know is that these two are like one of the best server operating systems ever. And yeah, server recommendation is RHEL, SUSA, or Debian, or this. If you want like maximum security in your server, like, then run OpenBSD. Then run OpenBSD. You can also run FreeBSD. These are my distribution recommendations of FreeBSD. Comes here as well, like I don't think you would run OpenBSD in your desktop, but yeah, these for desktop. This tag is for like the desktop users. Desktop. Yeah, you do not run this anywhere. You can run these everywhere, and you want maximum security in your server. This is it. My distro recommendation. It's going to be in the I'm going to copy and paste this in the description, and this is my distribution recommendation. And I am right now running Artix. This is what I need to mention because there's no any legal reasons to mention, but I run Artix, which is what I think is the distribution that gets out of my way. It's a cool picture here. I'm running Artix, and I think you guys must too. Thank you very much. And I literally never, like, most of the time, I do not ask people to like, comment, and share, and subscribe and stuff, but yeah, please do so. Thank you very much. And I wish you a happy, I guess, yeah, 2 days later Steam Deck. Like, people are gonna review that, right? I guess, like, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to play any proprietary games or any Adobe software. I like Steam Deck just doesn't make change things for me because of the fact that I do not run any proprietary things except for my BIOS. I do not run anything non-free, and Steam Deck is just going to promote non-free stuff in Linux for non-free normies to come here. But yeah, this is all I have to say this is all I have to say about my distro recommendation. Thank you very much, and have a great day.